Jai to all of you. I'm Vikrant Singh Tomar of class 9D, and this is gonna be a brief explanation about the model that we have created on the topic drought and water shortage. It is a subtopic from the topic disaster management. It was introduced us to by our SST teacher, Mrs. Rashmi Yadav, for the art integrated project, and my team members Aryan, Usnik, Sneha, Rajneesh, Sonam, Deeksha, and Laksh have done a lot. There is a PPT from where you can learn more about drought and what it causes. There is also a file which has a beautiful writing and which can introduce us to what it causes and certain things that has happened. And you can also enjoy beautiful drawings created by our team members on the topic drought. And even Usnik is working on the virtual model which you can see. Firstly, have an overview of the model, and then I'm going to explain you in the brief about model and what are its function. And then my team members are also going to give their opinions and thoughts on the topic drought and water shortage. Please have a look for the overview. In the model, I have tried to depict a great mountain as the range of the mountain hills that are present as the physical factors of our continent, of our Indian subcontinent. As we all know that when the monsoon enters the southernmost point of our country, it gets divided into two equal parts. First one enters from the western side and the other enters from the eastern side. The western one enters from the Mumbai Maharashtra side and goes and gets diverted due to the presence of Aravalli hills and also due to the presence of the Coriolis force of the earth and moves towards the northeastern side. That's why rain-bearing clouds are not able to reach the drought-prone area or the semi-arid regions such as the Gujarat, Kutch, Rajasthan area, and they only bear drought areas. And I have also added some green plants or the green vegetation behind the mountain as to represent where the clouds are they only reach there and have a moist climate present at their side, and only green plants are present there on their own side. And when the clouds are not able to reach the other side of the hill, there is a drought prone area present and the plants and all the trees that are present there are gonna die due to the lack of water in them. If we come on the other side of the hill, we can also see that there is a young lady standing next to the well and she's praying to the water god that please give us rain, the well has dried up. The well has dried up because of the human causes, as we know that if there aren't going to be any rain, there aren't going to be any clouds in presence of the drought prone areas, there is not going to rain and the water coming from the rain is not going to seep into the earth and will not get collected underground, and that's the same water from the underground that is extracted from the well and hand pumps. And even 1 or 2 ounces of water was left into the well, it would have dried up due to the presence of sun and the scorching heat present in that harsh climate of semi-arid regions. You can also see that there are two ladies sitting and chatting about what their conditions are. One lady in the orange sari is saying that there is only left a limited quantity of grain to survive because they also know there is not gonna be any good cultivation this year due to the presence of scorching heat and that many low area. And if they have planted any seeds for the cultivation, they would not have got any good amount of water to irrigate those crops and have food from them. And you can also see that a old lady is saying that it is only the cause of government because they are not doing anything. It is a wrong thing because the government also knows that this is the cause of humankind that has led to such circumstances. there are gonna be so many disasters, every place disasters. Drought is one of them. As we can see that if there is no water left, the land is gonna dry up, it will gonna crack, and the plants are not gonna survive. Even the humans are not gonna survive due to the lack of water and food in them. If you come more further long, you can see a man standing, and he is saying that we would have to leave our hometown to survive, because he also knows that they are living in such circumstances that they are not gonna survive. They don't have enough water to drink. They don't have enough grains to eat. They also know that their kids are not gonna survive one day without food or water, and there is such harsh conditions that their kids might get any diseases. There is also an old woman who will also die due to such circumstances, because she is an old age woman. We can also see a difference between the vegetation in three areas. Behind the hill where the clouds are present, we can see there are evergreen trees which are green due to the presence of moist climate behind the hill. And when we come on the other side, there are plants which are dying due to the lack of water, because there has not been a one amount of rain that they can derive from the water. And if you come closer to the hut and slum area, you can also see that the trees have dried. They have died because of the lack of minerals and water from the soil that they haven't derived, and they will also die soon and they will fall. In my opinion, these circumstances can lead to a person that will die. If we see that if a person living in a town or city who lives and there is a lot of expensive facilities for him, he is living a luxurious life and he is enjoying everything. Because if we send him to this many harsh conditions, he is not gonna survive a day. We should respect these people who are living in such conditions, and even we want to help them by organizing many programs such as Antyodaya Anna Yojana, which was started in Tamil Nadu and gave many grains to the people. The government has to introduce many plans for the people who are living in these areas, or have to move them from these drought prone areas to a very facilitated areas where they can survive with their kids and enjoy a happy living life. Changes are important in every phase, because if they are not gonna change, if they are not gonna move from that drought prone area to another area where there is a happy living life, where they can get a good job, where they can find good food grains, where they could find a lot of water, plenty of water, that on that they can their kids and they can survive, and also they can also find a good doctor, because due to the lack of water and food, their kids can be malnourished, or they can even die due to some diseases such as Ebola or any other. It is only the human cause that has led to such circumstances. We all know that there are disasters going on every phase. There are water, oil spills in the seas, there is landslide, there is earthquake, there is also these drought area. Because of these only, when the ground is drilled, they are finding minerals, all the human for their own needs. They are not thinking about our planet earth, which is giving us all the things. They are not thinking about the nature, which is providing us all things. We should also see that our ancestors who have lived for a long time and have only derived everything to survive from these forests and nature, we should respect and cherish them. In the last, I would only like to say that we have to save our planet to survive our own selves. Thank you all of you for being here and watching the explanation of a model. Thank you very, very much, and have a nice day ahead.